What's up, chat? Here we are with some more fantastic League gameplay. Well, it might be fantastic. I'm not entirely sure. Just waiting. I don't know why, chat, but my throat is dry and I'm dying. I think I got my W, though. Forgot I got a cool
And you are looking
very
as
often.
lovely
Bob, thanks
as
for the
ever.
subscription.
You should play Horse Girl Racing Game
No, no, no. I'll leave Horse Girl racing game to the professionals, Bob. Thank you very much. Everyone knows they don't. The horse girls, they don't want a schmuck like me trying to tell them how to run. Some games are just better left off to the pros, you know. I think that's one of them. At least in my opinion. I was thinking about maybe playing Oblivion, but then I don't know, I was like, maybe not. Wasn't feeling it too much. Wasn't like crazy excited about it, I guess. Actually, I'm first pick. I'm gonna. Ban more, like we always do. I don't know if I would necessarily like the game. I may like it a little bit, because you're like upgrading a person to win a race, but then during the actual race, I don't know. It's just kind of like watching.
Fine, we go.
Praying that the league gods give me an easy lane. I think this is. I don't think this is actually ranked. I'm pretty sure this is draft. It honestly might be good for us because we're warming up. Yeah, skills activating definitely could give you a dopamine rush. House is just feeling extra sticky today, chat. And I don't know why. Mbessa? Psh. Psh. Oh, whatever, Ryan. Hope you're enjoying your trip, man. It's not even showing lead for you. Oh, gotta put that cam on.
The best meal is a herd of cattle with dark beer and cherries.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn.
This world has potential. Needs hammering.
Big dancing.
Minions have spawned.
Big question. Don't know where she went. There she is.
Breaking labor is life's greatest.
What? Crazy. Let her do whatever she's gotta do. We'll teleport back. Yeah, we'll show up just in time for them to go and get the XP. Yep.
And you are looking as lovely as
Ryan,
ever.
thank you very much.
I will make an axe.
I watched my work placement manager hit a dog. I found another cockroach. Today got a migraine. No one's doing dishes. Power went out. Wi-Fi is bad. Threw up. Lost my credit card all
Oh.
today. And now I come to watch my house streamer and it's League of Legends. Yes, MH.
Oh my. There's no way. Can't be that upset, Ryan.
I enjoy being alone. Fewer unintended casualties.
We'll take it. Thank you. You have lost your credit card all today, and now you come home to watch your Overwatch streamer, and it's League of Legends. No one's playing Overwatch, I'll tell you what. That game is,
An ally has been slain.
I don't know if I got, like, burnt out by the game or something, but that's probably what ended up happening. I don't know.
An enemy has been slain.
Even my beard is angry. Hitting relieves stress.
Yeah, I mean, I played a little bit of the Reinhardt changes with Sett, and him getting fire strikes after stunning people is definitely something that helps him out a lot. Because it makes it so that his shatters feel like he actually is able to, you know, benefit from it. Oh, is there? I think Ambessa's down there, yeah. Well, if Ambessa's down there, I guess I'm just gonna...
This I like.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Enemy rampage.
Once and it all.
Bounce it. What character in League am I? I'm Ornn. Oh, you put a DHan watch this? Yeah. I'll get to it. Eventually. You might have to remind me, though. I may forget. Uh-oh.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
That's not even near us.
Shut down.
Oh wait, is that a bribe? What the fuck? Yeah. Actually, you know, we might...
An ally has been slain.
I'd actually just build this.
Gods do not need followers. Followers need gods.
Enemy killing spree.
Cool. Yes, I got the vid suggestion. I will give it a look eventually. Fortunate, lost plates there, but that's okay. Oh yeah!
Hold my ale.
An enemy has been slain.
Hell yeah.
This will ring nicely.
Turret plating will soon fall.
This is called building character.
An ally has been slain.
A day away from my forge is a day wasted. You are a nail.
Has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret.
No, they got the first turret. Bad.
I'm on my way. Stop asking. Is it on?
Has been destroyed. Enemy
Hi,
rampage.
Sap. I like the raccoon.
An enemy has been slain.
Is Sap in
Ally
chat?
has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Always meets my expectations.
Oh, why does he hurt so much? Jeez. No, Sett's working. You're a scary murder doll house? Like a mimic?
Enemy killing spree.
Like Monster House? Seems nifty. Seems like a fun idea.
Still no water in the fountain? Humans have done some things right. Bear. Dark bear.
Down.
Yeah, thanks for the big dodge. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? I'll be honest, I didn't know if I won that. I guess I needed the dodge in order to win that, though. Oh! Holy shit!
I had to plant was never.
He would have killed me because of his combo? Yeah, that's fair. Let me, back.
Enemy double kill.
Oh! Oh!
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, man, I couldn't keep fighting.
Decent stonework.
Okay. Alright. Never mind, never mind. yeah. Shut down. If he gets hit, he dies. There's no saving someone that gets Briar ulted. No, he didn't burn his house down. He burnt down someone else's house. That's at least what he told me. Unless I have it wrong. Easy. Bounce house. We walk top, we teleport down for the team fight. Surprisingly, we don't have a drag, have not gotten a drag, but still kicking. Why are you coming straight at me? Free drag because I decided to just chill. Chill top. All works out, always does. Oh, yeah.
has destroyed a turret.
A tiny will must be forged. Don't stop without me. Sometimes I read my mind.
Has been slain.
Probably take a Warmogs here, chat. That way we have health. Even when we don't have, when we're like not in the fight.
Volibear make the first. I want to know how.
Has been slain.
Okay. That was easy. Didn't even have to do anything.
Bye-bye, gatekeeper.
Unstoppable. Shut down. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. Victory!
We did it! Piece of cake, chat. Alright, we gotta watch this. Have a DHan watch this. So, that means we have to abide by the DHan watch this, and we have to watch whatever it is that, Ryan submitted. S+ on Ornn, by the way, chat. S+. Okay. So...
Are you absolutely sure that you want to step into this bottomless abyss for the rest of your life? If that's a yes, follow me. League of Legends is a real-time strategy in its core. That means you have to be able to manage a lot of different aspects at the same time manually. But don't worry, it will all make sense after this video. So sit
that's
tight
right.
and let me break it down to you by years of League of Legends experience. League of Legends starts way before you get into your game. How? With preparations, of course. Let's get you ready for your next game then. We will start with lanes. You can think them as your jobs. It means that a certain part of the map is under your responsibility.
That's right.
And you will be spending your time mostly at that part.
Mostly there,
especially
15 minutes.
at the beginning. But as this is a multiplayer game, you will start to work with your teammates after some time passes.
After like 15
that time
minutes.
might change for every game, so don't think too much about it, okay? We have 5 lanes. Jungle, top lane, mid lane, AD carry, and support. Top lane is, in my opinion, is the best place you can start as a beginner.
Chat.
That
Best
is also
place.
how I started to this game, and after all these years, it is still my favorite. Why, you may ask? Top lane is a bit
So if
more
you're a Rush
personal.
Hunter,
You are a bit far away from the rest of the map, which means
Silver
you are
Wrist
under
Hunter,
less
thanks
tension
for the
for the
follow,
time being.
appreciate it.
You have to look out for 2 things. Opponent jungler and opponent mid lane. As long as you are aware of their presence, you will be safe from external
safe.
damage. It has one big problem though. Once your opponent gets into a better position than you, it might be
go
a bit
ahead
tough
and
to get
send
back.
me a code
But
on
that's like
Discord.
that for every lane, so don't mind it. I will give you 3 main champions so that you can spend your time learning the game rather than trying to learn the game and the champion you are playing. You can change between these 3 champions to your liking and focus on getting a better understanding of the game. Garen, Darius, and Trundle.
Darius,
These
and
are easy
Trundle.
to use and strong champions that have decent defense and attack, so you won't need to think anything other than hitting
Bunch
your
of
opponent.
hitters.
By the way, your focus should always be on the minions first, these little guys, which your opponent will try to do as well. And that is where you should get into
Exclamation
a trade.
point
No,
Discord
not that
or
one.
exclamation
Trade
point
means getting
socials.
into small battles that won't hurt you as much as going at full force. Use that
Thanks,
when your
Ryan.
opponent is trying to get his minions and attack him. You can always run away if things are not going well for you. You don't have to go all out every time.
Yeah, you
Next
don't.
we have jungle. I don't
Jungle.
recommend it for beginners because I think it's a bit harder
It's
to
very
learn
hard,
than the
chat.
other lanes.
Don't
but
play
let
it
me
if you're
tell you
new.
about it a little. Jungle means, as it from its name, you will mainly focus on the inner parts of the map. Your main focus should always be your jungle camps, which means everything that is in these parts. This is your jungle and this is your opponent's jungle. Just like in Tarzan, you have to be careful when you are going to another person's jungle. These parts you can call the common grounds.
Common
It is
grounds.
safer to be there, but still be careful, as they can do the same. You can find a little Mr. Crab, a dragon, little things. I don't even know what these are called.
Void grubs.
And the Baron. I will explain it all on my next video, which is for jungle only, and I will make it for every different lane. I am just trying to talk about the basics here, so I'm not gonna talk about those.
Right.
For the 3 champions here, I recommend Xin Zhao, Amu, and Warwick. Next
Yeah,
is
those are
mid
pretty
lane.
easy.
In my opinion, is the most effective lane there is.
Probably
maybe
is.
competing with the jungle for the early and mid parts of the game.
Thanks for
But
the
it
sub,
has its
appreciate
downsides,
it.
of course. As much as it is easier to affect the game, it is also
Yeah, we'll
easier
definitely
for
make
people
sure we
to
get that
affect
review.
you.
Is it
Mid lane
okay
is
if I
usually
do
where
it
the mages and assassins are.
at
Sometimes
another
this guy is there
time?
too.
Honestly,
But don't mind him and let the guy play. He's a bit. Mages are the fire powers of a team,
may be able
as
to
they
look
deal
at it
different
over the
type of
weekend.
damage called ability power. There are 3 types of damages in the game.
3
Attack
types.
damage, which is usually used by melee champions. Ability power is for ranged, and something
Range.
called true damage, which is not decided by the champion's range, but its skill and items. True damage is a special damage type that bypasses all forms of
All
damage reduction,
passes of
including
reduction,
armor,
chat.
magic resist, and shields. It is better if your team have all different types of damage types so that you can deal damage with a more
some
diverse
closer DHan
method.
enemies
Anything
here.
can happen at mid lane, so I can say specific things, but try to work with your
yeah,
jungle
that's understandable.
if you can.
Silver is.
If that is not an option, focus on getting your first item as soon as
That's
possible.
usually how.
Usually
how it
that
is,
is where
unfortunately.
mid lane characters shines. For that, focus on minions and don't go running after your opponent all the time. Focus on building your character. That
Yeah.
will work better for you
Focus
for
on
the
the
rest
minions,
of the game
chat.
as a mid laner. Then we have ADC, AD Carry with its other name. These champions are like little chicks that you have to take care of.
Little chicks.
When they are fed and taken care of the right way, and if they are skillful enough, they will turn into an eagle of freedom and win the game for you.
That's free
ADC
win.
is, in my opinion, is the hardest lane for
Hardest
it
game.
being really weak and dependent.
So hard.
Even if you are stronger than your opponent, there's a high chance that a cracked 0-10 Garen demolishing you in seconds and whispering sweet nothings into your ears.
Whatever,
High risk, high return is truly made for ADC. It's like gambling. I said minions are important for all lanes, but for ADCs, it is like life support. An ADC is nothing without its minions. If you are some kind of a masochist, you should try AD carries. For 3 champions, I recommend here Misfortune, Lucian, and Caitlyn. Easy, strong, and versatile. Then we have the support, the backbone of the team. Usually people look down at the support, but without a support, the game is darker than ever. Why? Because supports are there for the guide and lighten our way out. If they don't die 5 times at the start of the game, of course. I think it is the most fun lane there is. If you're a team player, this is your lane. There are 2 different types of supports, Enchanter and Engager. Enchanters are those who give you buffs and shields to keep you alive and healthy. Engagers are usually more tanky, and their whole objective is to defeat the enemy. They are relentless and knows no bounds.
They know no bounds.
Choose the one that is more suitable for you. The recommended champions are Leona and Nautilus for Engagers, Lulu and Soraka for Enchanters. We quickly covered all the lanes, and this is where I explain what you need to do to win. There are things called objectives in the game. These are towers, dragons, heralds, baron, etc. Which one is the most important, you may ask? Towers, of course. The whole point of the game is to destroy enemy nexus, which means the heart of their base. The importance of the other objectives may differ as League of Legends is a dynamic game, which means every game you're playing might have different conditions for you to achieve before taking the enemy nexus. Always play calm, know your clicks, and why you are clicking. If you start with the random button mashing playstyle, it might create some negative effects on your playstyle for the rest of your time here. As I said at the start of the video, this is a strategy game. Have some confidence and keep your head cool. I will make more in-depth videos for each lane and cover more detailed areas. Don't forget to have fun, cause this is a game in the end.
It is a game in the end. He's a small creator, by the way, chat. Only 559 subs. Alright, so if you guys really want some League of Legends stuff, make sure you give this guy a sub right there. He's looks like he's starting out. He made this 7 months ago. Maybe he quit. I don't know. Hard to tell. Well, no, he couldn't have quit. Could he have? Could he have quit? Oh my gosh, is that DHan live right there? Crazy. Anyways. Yeah, where's the other one, Ryan?
Why play Ornn top? Well, he is one of the best late-game champions in the game. He is monstrously tanky, he brings great AoE lockdown, and he's just a beast in a teamfight. However, he is reliant on slow-moving skill shots, and he is weaker early, needing time to scale. Ornn has 4 different passives. Firstly, he can make himself items anywhere on the map. He does not need to go back to base. His second passive is at level 13, he upgrades one of his legendary items to give it more stats by 1,000 gold. And every time he levels up, he can upgrade an ally's item to give it 1,000 gold extra of stats. The item upgraded is the first eligible legendary item in their inventory. His third passive is he gains 10% additional armor, magic resist, and bonus health from all sources, which is upgraded by a further 4% each time he upgrades a legendary item. And his fourth and final passive is if he attacks a brittle enemy, he knocks them back and deals bonus damage. Ornn's Q is a straight line skill shot, which deals damage to enemies it passes through and slows them. When the skill shot hits max rank, it explodes out of the floor for a small pillar. This pillar becomes impassable terrain.
So Virus, are you talking about League or Overwatch?
While he breathes fire in a cone. Enemies hit by this take damage, and if they're hit by the final tick of it, they become brittle. In addition, while Ornn uses this, he becomes immune to all CC. Ornn's E causes him to dash in a direction where he deals damage to all enemies he passes through. If Ornn collides with terrain, which does include the pillar from his Q, he creates a large circle around that terrain, which knocks up and stuns nearby enemies. Ornn's ultimate is a massive rectangular skill shot. A massive ram then runs down it, and enemies hit by this take damage and are slowed. Ornn can then recast this ability to headbutt the ram,
again
firing
and
it
knock
in a
him
new
up.
direction, where it deals damage to, knocks up, and stuns enemies hit. And each enemy hit by this are applied brittle. For combos, start with Q into ult and W. Attack to proc brittle using ult again to smash it through your target. Attack again into using E on your pillars.
Yeah,
knock
okay,
them
I
up
don't
before
actually know
attacking
that
away.
combo.
For matchups, Ornn plays well into ranged top laners. Where he can get bullied early, he always hits the point where he can start easily engaging on them and destroying them. And he can struggle against tank killers. For runes, take this, Grasp keeps you healthy. For build order, start Shield and Pot into either a Sunfire or Hollow Radiance, depending if you're against AD or AP, and tier 2 boots. After this, get the tanky stats you need, with Thornmail or Canik being good choices before finishing a build with any of these as needed. For skill order, start Q then W then E before maxing W then Q then E, taking ult whenever you can.
Take ult
For some of the
whenever
spells,
you
take
can.
Flash and Teleport. Starting the game, your main focus is scaling into a late game beast. You can do this
Late
by
game
farming and taking
beast.
good trades where you can. Your Q is both great at poking and farming if needed, and after landing Q, it can be a great time to go in for your trade. When you hit level 6, for a tank, your combo does insane damage, so you can look for kills. Entering the mid game, take your tower as soon as possible and rotate mid to group with your team. Entering late game team fights, you want to play as the front line. You have great engage with your ultimate, Q and E, so if you get the opportunity where you can knock up multiple enemies at a time, go for it. Your team should easily be able to follow this up. Otherwise, keep playing the unkillable front line, eating all the damage and abilities while spamming out your CC. And that's how to play Ornn.
That's how you play
If
Ornn,
this video
chat.
helped you, leave a like and comment below who you want to see next. Why play Ornn top?
Why play
Well,
Ornn top? Yeah, tell me, man. All right, let's see it. Let's see. What? Okay. I think for league plays, you have to open it in the client. Ah, shit. We're in the client. Oh, do you have to, like... Eh? God, am I a boomer? Open... Oh, shit. Yeah, that would make more sense now, wouldn't it? Okay. Hang on. Oh! Hang on, one sec, chat. We're gonna figure it out. Yes, you are? Yeah, I am a boomer. God, I'm so bad. We'll figure it out, though. Open with. Choose another app. Browse an app on your PC. It doesn't let me. Oh! Hang on, chat. Hang on, chat. Pull up. I think this might be my first ever League VOD review. Setting stuff. Oh! Bear with us, chat. Bear with us. Doubt it's here. Okay, look. Just so I'm not crazy, chat. We're hitting here. Hitting open with. I have it open with Riot Client because when I hit choose another app, and then I hit choose on your PC, and then I looked up League. It popped up with Riot Client. Drag the file into Documents. Oh, I see that. Okay. All right. All right. Boom. In replays. All right, and now, are you saying I just? I guarantee I just look up my. Legends, please. Oh yeah. Once I figure out which one it is. Huh? I may be on something. See Riot Games League. See Riot Games League. Whoa. Game. Oh. And you're saying I need to open it with that. Okay. 1 sec. Open with. Have Riot Van. Games. Game. Oh! Okay. And now we go here, the league, into replays. I see. Needs to go from here now. Need to go into documents, league, replays. Then what? What? Ruby said he can help if I join VC. Yeah.
Not much better than 50, but I haven't been playing them that long.
I took Meaty out of it.
Out of what?
You're in a different VC.
Oh, I was just talking to him. Goodbye.
Maybe I'm stupid as
Sorry,
positive. That's
Meaty.
how it works. I'm trying to view a replay back, but
yeah. So he was telling me that, and I was saying I could help you if I was in here. So, if you click on your profile top right, pull up match history, it has those download icons next to the names.
Yeah.
You tried that, then you could just click that to play it. Where would you run into issues?
This someone else is trying to give me a replay code
to watch their game.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And I don't know
I
how to
honestly
watch.
haven't done that before.
I don't know how to watch their game. But...
We can probably figure it out. Let me see. Tournament codes. That's definitely an easy way to find that out.
Else's league. Then replay file from other player. Watch it by dragging replay into League of Legends.
Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Topical Talks for a new tutorial video. And in order to watch the replays of other people on League of Legends client, all you need to do is head to the profile of that person, then go to the match history. So I'll just right click on a person from my friends list. From here go to their profile.
Oh, you have to be their friend, I think.
After that go to their match history. So as the match history is currently bugged and is not showing, I'll just show it from my profile. The process is the same. After going to their match history, we need to left click on the match that we want to have.
Yeah, I can download your replays.
After going into the match, we'll find a download button from the top right hand side. We'll just click on the download button. And after some time, the replay file will be downloaded.
Are you trying
to play? To watch the match.
No, I'm just giving someone. I'm gonna review someone's game.
Okay, then I'm gonna queue.
Yeah, sounds good.
How was Sarah?
Oh, she's good. Yeah.
Okay. Good old Sarah.
Yeah. All right.
Chasing Grant went down to the beach.
Yeah.
You give me the boot so you can go on his VOD review?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the boot.
Alrighty. Talk to you later, man.
Alright, chat. So we figured out what it was. So I need to add Silverus to the game. So if you just add DHan on TTV hashtag NA1. Oh, I guess you just put it. Okay. See. Boom. Okay, yeah, we got a friend request. Okay. Boom! I didn't even know this was how it worked, chat. You. Match history. Assuming it's the most recent one. This one. Maokai. Okay. Alright.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn."
What rank is this? Good question.
Minions have spawned.
Is it Iron 4? Alright, we have W. Bronze 3. Okay. Bronze 3 is not bad. Okay, so there, I would say with a fight as weak as that was, wish I knew how to like go back. But anyways, him going into this bush right here. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of. Okay. Him going into that bush like this should be a chance where you all in. So you hit with the auto, you hit with the W, you hit here. I would probably actually end up igniting her just to make it so that like you go all in, you get the support dead, because there's really no reason that she should be able to get out of here alive like this. And even if you are going to take extra damage from the Twisted Fate because you're chasing her, your Sivir's going to be able to get the kill with a couple more autos. And she was dedicated to, but you backed off, and that's kind of like what already put us at a little bit of what could have been a stronger advantage. That looks fine so far. I would probably also try to even pressure a little bit more rather than sitting back here, because you have the health advantage. You can probably pressure them off of this wave and make it so that the ADC is actually scared of getting this farm, you know? Because you guys have this health advantage now. Okay.
Heads up.
Okay, so here you guys hit the level 2 advantage again, which is why I would want to be closer and play in this bush here. Because as soon as you hit level 2, you now stat-wise just have better stats than the enemy team. So you should be able to apply that pressure to these guys and make it so that they're just off the wave and have to sit under tower. And if they decide not to respect that, then you guys are able to just get free value there. Another thing is you have orbs, and so each one of these orbs gives you gold if you hit a minion that's below half health, and it goes to both you and the Sivir. So with how big this wave is, you also want it to crash underneath this tower so that they have a hard time farming and getting the CS. If you let the wave sit here, they're going to be able to easily get the CS, and it's going to be basically like an even lane, which is why Twisted Fate has 6 and you have 10. You know? So I would say try to shove this wave under so you guys at least can, one, get a safe back, maybe get some money spent if you end up having any, or just let the wave bounce back to you guys. And 2, it's going to limit their farming ability. Their ADC is not going to get as much CS. So she shoves it by herself. That's good. And yeah, he's going to struggle to get these minions, especially these casters. See? Another one. Okay, you're cute. That wasn't bad. I'd probably try to throw some ease into the tower just to try and poke it so he couldn't back. But other than that, not a bad idea. There's a couple things you could have done to probably end up like getting those things early on and getting an advantage early on. Here, you guys probably don't want to sit here and just be waiting for stuff though. Because he backed and this wave's under, the wave's eventually going to push back to you, so you guys should take this as a free reset. Anytime you get the wave under, it's a free reset, and you guys should back so that you guys are able to spend your money and get yourselves items, so you have an item advantage when you guys meet in lane. Because right now what's happening is Twisted Fate's coming back with probably something, but yeah, he has a longsword, and you guys don't have any items yet, so that already will make it so he has an advantage on the duels. Yeah, if I had to guess, you guys would probably end up staying too long, and the Twisted Fate ends up, because he has a item and you guys don't, he ends up doing more damage than you guys expect him to. Do we have... Okay, no, we used those, right? Okay, overall that wasn't bad. Yeah, already going crazy. You need it back. Okay, we back. Yeah, that was our first time backing. So yeah, I think early on you probably should have backed it a little bit more. Okay, this ult was a little sus. I don't know why you're aiming your ult to go, like, towards these bushes when you know he's gonna try and steer himself under tower. It'd probably be better for you to just use your ult to go, you know, the path you know he's gonna go. If he ends up not going that way, he's gonna be so split off from the support that you guys win that fight anyways without the ult. So, a little bit of a miss-aim on the ult. Big. I'd probably end up backing here. I don't think any of this is really necessary. But you're too low to really help, so I probably would just back and get myself some health and stuff. That was just a lot of time that you kind of wasted backing, when you probably could have just backed in this bush right here. Knowing that they got grubs, because it announced it on the screen. And then she got caught out. You're probably roaming. You probably end up roaming down here. If your bot laner ends up, like, dying, what you should consider is trying to see if you can help out mid or help the jungler somewhere. Because you're not really going to do anything to this lane. The only thing that you might be able to do is freeze the wave, but that's if they back off. And chances are they haven't really shoved a wave under, so they're probably going to end up staying until they do that. Yeah. So, like I said, doing this stuff, I mean, there's not really much potential you had anywhere else. Maybe I would have warded drag just in case. But here you're not really going to be doing anything. The only thing I would be doing is maybe last hitting minions. But you don't want to be losing so much health doing this stuff, because you don't want your health to get low to where you have to back off. Ward sweeping these bushes is almost, like, irrelevant. You can kind of tell if they have vision in the bush based off if the blue minions attack you when you're standing in the bush. Instead, you should definitely try to check for these bushes. These bushes are going to be more important because that's going to be where your jungler ends up coming from, right? So, try to ward these, or scan these rather than these bushes. Like I said, these you're going to know, especially if you have a control ward. If you have a control ward, just put the control ward down before you even did all the sweeping. Or over here. I might have wanted to put maybe some kind of critter in this bush as well, in case they decide to come near it and check it. Okay, there you didn't need to steal the kill. You had 3 people there. He definitely was going to die, regardless of if you hit him with the Q or not. Yeah, it looks like we're being a little kill happy. So our Sivir doesn't have any, is not really getting fed. And if our Sivir's not getting fed, she's not going to be able to carry late game. And you as a support, while you're getting kills, you don't really have much more income anywhere else. So you're still going to be smaller than most of the people you're going to be playing against. Here you guys shove this out under tower because you guys got the... I'd probably help her shove this. Actually... No, never mind. You have your item already, so... I guess you technically don't, right? Yeah, you technically still have your gold quest charges. I don't know if I would necessarily go help jungler here. There you go, stealing another kill. You can't be stealing kills like that. Your team needs those kills to get ahead. If you end up getting the kill, it's a lot less impactful than if your team gets the kill. Maokai's not really one to snowball. So right now I'm seeing a lot of kill stealing. And it's just like... something you don't need to do.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Yeah, there you need to focus the ADC. You know she's not going to do any damage. So you need to focus him, and you also... Did you ignite her as well? Yeah, you care too much about this kill. This guy's more important, always. And you can't stay here either, because you end up dying here too. But this is cuckoo. Five hits on this tower is not going to do anything. You should just back and get yourself in tempo with your ADC. If your ADC's in base, you need to go to base. Otherwise, you guys are going to be out of sync. They're going to come back together. They're going to wipe your ADC, and it's going to be all over again. Yeah, the only time you pressure the support first is if they're playing something like a Soraka. With a Soraka, she's just going to keep healing the ADC. But that's probably the only one that I would probably be so worried about it. Because he just does so much damage. Same deal. Why are we using our roots this way? We know for sure this man's never gonna walk this way under tower. Because that makes no sense. Well, he's not gonna walk into your jungle to get out, especially if he's someone without dashes like Vygar. So let's put it this way, so when he has to leave, he still gets hit by the roots. And then we're able to catch him. But you put it this way, where we're not going to be going. A lot of your ults seem to be going, like, not the direction we think the fight's gonna go, it's the direction where the fight is. And you need to be thinking, like, where they're going to be walking, and use your ult there. Because he should have gotten hit by that root, and then you should have been able to root him again, and then push him back. But it looks like he's able to just walk his way out, because you didn't really plan that ult very well. And you die because you decide to stay too long after he already, you know, got the, he's safe under tower, so why are we applying any more pressure? We should really just try to go back and maybe help our jungler with drag, or go back to bot lane, or, you know, something. We don't need to be mid if he's under tower. Or even, like, deep warding in their jungle. You guys got the drag, so that's good. Let's see, what's, a little bit of a bloodbath.
Hold it, partner.
Yeah, same deal here. Good. Fine. Okay, you just used your ult like way back, and I don't even think they were pushed up here. Yeah, they're like, the fight's not really engaged, and you decide to pop your ult all the way back here. So they're just like already out. A little bit of a bloodbath. Could have threw one of your little guys underneath tower to maybe catch him. We died to that, but... There's no way you're fighting a crab. You're not going to be able to kill this crab, like, at all. I'm gonna say, there's definitely more you can be doing than fighting this. Even fighting these minions, like, this isn't your job. Your job is to go find, like, vision. You know, you guys didn't have vision in this bush. You guys have no idea where the enemy is. Because you guys have no idea where the enemy is. And you have 2 wards, so you could have figured this stuff out. You don't necessarily need 2 wards right next to each other here. So you could have found this out and stuff rather than just like beating up the thing in the lake. But your whole team gets picked off. You decide to go try to help them because you thought it was a good idea. Even this isn't really a good idea. And even that ult. No one's going to be moving this way, so why are we not making the ult go down lane to where they're going to be rotating, you know? They're just like, the ults have just not been on point. I mean, that whole fight really wasn't on point, and that's because you guys had no vision on this side of the river, which is where the fight happened. I think we're dead. You don't need to go at top here either. If Mundo's here, he's got it. You don't have to walk up here. There's like no reason for Maokai to be up here by Mundo. You need to be protecting her. And finding vision down here. Again, you have 2 wards next to each other. You could have put a ward here and a ward on drag. And then a ward like in that bush. Yeah, and then you guys just took this team fight out of stuff. It looks like as a support, you're not really doing much of the prepping. You're not prepping for these team fights, so your team's going into these places blind. And here it's like, why are we scanning? You know, they just got this drag, so we don't need to like come down through here and scan necessarily. I'm more concerned. No one's gonna be wanting to fight down here because there's not an objective here. The objective's here. So if you put vision down here, sure, but chances are you're probably gonna want to keep things mid because they're gonna be more or less playing tug of war with this lane. And here's another ult that could have probably done better if it hit from here to here. Because again, no one's going to run into your team. They're going to be running this way if they're trying to run from something. Like these guys should be like should have been not under tower because they would have been rooted by your ult. Okay. Cool. Just maybe throw a couple of your saplings. I feel like you can throw a lot more of your saplings, but you're just not. That will definitely trigger them if they're sitting underneath this tower. There you go. Because it's going to slow them down a lot, so they can't step forward very well. Cool. I'd probably use this to get over here, and then use this to get over there, just to get yourself, like, you know, jumping over these things. Even here. Back. 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 I think the ultimate here was overkill. Again, you had 3 people on just a Vigar. He's not going to be able to live that. You don't need the ult. The ult could be used to catch this Nami after you guys got the Vigar, and then that will be 2 picks. But now with no ult to get the Nami, it's going to be scary. Hey, still got it. Yeah, she doesn't have anyone, so it was kind of silly for the Amumu to go in at that point. But if we had our ult, we could have caught the Nami as well. And that would have been 3 people. This would have been a guaranteed Baron grab. Still looks like you're going to have Baron, though. Yeah. We get Baron.
One with nature.
You guys have no wave. Because no one shoved the wave. I think if you guys were gonna shove the wave out, when you guys get Baron here, yeah. I'd say probably instead of you rotating to Baron here, since Baron's so low, you probably, instead of doing this play, you probably end up just trying to shove this wave here. Because this wave shove here would have made you guys be able to siege this tower a lot easier. But you guys kind of ignored, so you guys are like just stuck here, just like waiting. So what happened here? Support didn't go this way, so you don't need to scan any of this. Could have put more of your like little tree friends in these bushes here to do some more damage, or even in this bush here. That you kind of kicked a Moo into your team. Probably not the best idea if it's in a Moo. I probably would have tried to keep him away from your team. Since he ulted your whole team, and that's why your whole team's like dead here. Okay. Looks good. Again, you guys don't have Baron though, and so this is really hurting you guys. Like this wave being shoved so far up, this wave should have been shoved all the way down here. That entire fight. But you guys just like didn't do it at all. Like no one on your team did it, not even you. And it should have been done. Because you guys are, like, halfway through your Baron buff at this point. And got basically no value from it. Yeah, there's a lot of times that you aren't preemptively throwing your tree minions in these bushes, and you really ought to just throw your minions in these bushes. There's really no reason that you shouldn't be tossing your saplings in there. They can't kill your saplings. They can only trigger them. And so if they trigger them, they'll know. Okay. Bit of a wasted ult if you ask me, because no one's really following up on that. You probably didn't need it. You probably just needed a sapling in the bush. That would have been deterrence enough. Because you probably could have hit your ult at this point to do something. Or here. Here could have been a good ult. Hit the tower. Yeah, I mean, even throwing a sapling back. Okay, cool. Bam. Unlucky. That's okay. I guess Otacon up, so that's why you guys are trying to go here for Otacon. Sapling in the bush. Cool. Yeah, so when you guys are fighting Otacon, it's fine for you to try and immobilize him like this. You don't necessarily want to fight, because when you're fighting Otacon and you end up fighting the enemy team, all of your resistances are down because you're fighting Otacon. So you don't have any armor, you don't have any magic resistance, none of that. So stat-wise, the enemy team will just blow through you. So you can CC and stun them as much as you want, but that's probably all you're going to be able to do. You shouldn't actually all engage, all in, or fight them. You should try to focus at Otacon as, like, almost as much as you can, and hopefully you guys kill Otacon so that you get your resistances back before you actually start doing any of this fighting stuff. Because, yeah, I mean, even she doesn't have anything, so she just dies there. Because you guys fought Otacon without him.
Blue team has scored an ace.
Yep, they get an ace. Okay. That's a good ult. I like that ult. Cool. Okay, we're going Baron. You have a couple wards. I might have wanted to ward here and here just to know if they're coming close. Okay, good shoving. You're a support, so running past halfway is probably not the best for you, because this is a free kill. If they want it. I guess they don't want it. Yeah, like I said, shoving this past half's good, but you probably should have been here to either fend off or get rid of the Amumu. It's okay to get Baron. I think the issue here was you guys started getting the dragon without your Briar there, so you know he could steal it. But you should have probably ended up being around here, or somewhere to like try to scare off the Amumu from trying to steal it. And you instead were like doing nothing up here. Okay, same deal. This ult, you're only gonna hit one dude with it. Might have been better if you aimed it like this way to hit both of these guys. Especially because Veigar hurts, so he's gonna kill your Sivir anyways. Yeah, and I don't know why we're running towards these bushes. The safer way... 80, thanks for the gifted sub to Doormat43. Appreciate it. But yeah, you shouldn't be running towards these bushes. The safer way is going to be back towards your minions, and they're all going to have Baron buff, so it's going to do a lot more damage to them than running over into these bushes. You're also farther from Veigar this way than you are that way. Here, your team's just chasing a bunch of people, so they just don't have much good target priority, so they end up just dying from it all.
Blue team has scored an ace.
Another ace. Yeah, here you guys are like trying to go for a fight with no objective here. You really should just be trying to push this into this tower right at this point. Especially if their whole team's bot side like this, you really don't need to be going and looking bot side for a kill or anything. You guys really should just be shoving this. But you guys are just completely ignoring it. All of you.
Are looking as
80, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Thank you. And then your Sivir's picked off because for some reason she went bot. Instead of you guys again shoving through this mid and just absolutely making this Fiora have to back up, you guys are just like lollygagging in their jungle, it looks like. Yeah, I mean, this is just a lot of wasted walking, right? They're doing a lot more and getting a lot more stuff done than whatever you guys are trying to do here. And like those kills, it's not even worth anything, right? Because there's nothing on the board for you to really be doing. Only thing you guys should be doing is, you know, like making vision around the middle and pushing the middle wave through. Yeah. Why are we going for tower dives? You do not need a tower dive, people. We should have attacked them if they... We should have had vision here and here. Your vision was, like, all here around drag. But we need deeper vision so we can know, like, who's rotating. Because that rotations are going to be where most of the kills are going to be. And you had the time to do it. And then, yeah, you decided to use your ult down here. But you probably could have picked off the two people... I think it was Fiora and maybe it was a Mumu. But Nami. You should have been able to pick off Twisted Fate and Nami right here rather than go for the Veigar and Fiora under tower. Like, this is almost a silly fight. This is going to be a lot stronger for you and probably secure soul for you guys if you get these two. Then you guys do this, and then these two just rotate. He doesn't live, but Twisted Fate is the ADC. If he's going to do a lot more damage than the rest of you will. And with Briar dead too, you guys are going to have nothing to be able to fend off the Amumu. Yeah, Twisted Fate even teleported with his ult. Oh? Okay. Hold up. Okay. Okay, you get soul. Oh, do you guys throw by going Baron? Where are you? Still dead?
A summoner has disconnected.
Yeah, their team had a non-group fight happen. There's nothing that you can do in this fight. So instead of you trying to do this, the best thing you can do is shove this wave in. Just so that it's less pressure that you're going to have later. Because you're not... If anything, you're probably just going to get yourself killed with it. Oh? Okay, Ahri goes crazy. We got two of them. That's sick. I still think you probably should have ended up doing this. Rather than try to concern yourself with the Baron. When an enemy team has Baron, best thing you can do is shove wave. You guys still are not shoving a wave. You guys are like always looking to fight, and a lot of it's not the fight. A lot of it is trying to shove waves so you can do tower damage and eventually get an inhib. Like even this, whatever you're doing here, it's not necessary. You can just focus on this tower right here, and maybe whoever's under the tower. Like you're trying to dive 4 people under a tower. I'd rather you guys focus on this. This top wave has also been frozen up here for half of the game. Like literally no action happened top. So even if I don't know when you could do that, but at some point you probably should have just tried shoving a wave top a little bit. There you guys get caught out. 4 team fight mechanics. And I think that's it.
Blue team has scored.
Yeah. So vision is a big one. Wave shoving in the late game is a big one. Supports can help with wave shoving in the late game. Yeah, it looks like you guys are always like alt usage was a big one. But yeah, you guys are like always looking for like some sort of like way to fight the enemy team, and sometimes it's really just try to focus on objectives being dragons, barons, or towers, and you can usually they end up making mistakes if you end up going for that stuff rather than you try to go for them in places where they already kind of like are safe. So anyways, yeah, hope that helps. Chat, that's gonna be probably it for me, but I hope everyone enjoyed the League of Legends first VOD review ever. So yeah, thank you everyone, and everyone have a fantastic